Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Dose of BS. We are down one person, Brandy. Brian travels, and she is, I don't know what she's doing with her children, but something with her children this morning. I have no idea.
So you got us. Congratulations.
You got us. She messaged us an hour ago.
Okay, so this past weekend, I went to go meet Zach's family. I've only met his mom prior to this. So we went and met the whole family. Went for Easter, for a wedding, which I felt was a big move.
That's a huge. Wait, this is your first time?
Well, I met his mom before a few times, but the whole family, no. So I went and met the whole family this weekend. And so he's from Louisiana, and I have been to Louisiana honestly maybe twice, to New Orleans for 3 days at a time. Last time I was actually with Brandy. But I realized Louisiana is very different from Texas, very different from Dallas, especially. First of all, Louisiana loves Louisiana, so Texas and Louisiana have that in common. But they are all about crawfish. I have never had a crawfish before.
Oh, no, oh, wait. I don't think I have either.
Well, let me tell you what. A lot of work for a little return. It was, so this is where, and we just don't have anything like this in Texas. So you have this live crawfish. You then put it in a nice bath that ends up killing it, and then you rip its body in half.
Oh, that's horrible.
And suck out what's inside.
That's horrible.
As a first timer, I was just looking to get to the meat, which is in the tail, but they were telling me to suck the head. Okay. There was no carving out the insides that happened between the bath and me ripping its body apart. So do you just eat the brains?
Oh, do you? I don't know.
I've
never.
I didn't do that part. They were like, "That's where all the flavor is," and I said, "That's okay. Thank you so much."
I'm good.
But
I think Louisiana has some of the best food, but I've never eaten
great
crawfish.
food,
the best food.
Oh yes,
but I would not suck the head off any animal.
Nope.
I
mean, if I ripped a cow in half, I still wouldn't do that.
No.
But they were just ripping those things in half. I was like, oh my Jesus.
Wait, so what did they do? So did they have the typical Easter, Easter egg hunt and all? Did he have all the kids over? Or
I feel so on Good Friday, all of Louisiana has a crawfish boil.
Oh, really?
And I mean, those little guys were dying left and right. So we did a crawfish boil on Friday. Then Saturday we went to a wedding. This is my worst fear. So we got to the wedding. We got there about 20 minutes prior, but it was an outdoor wedding. We thought it might rain, so we just sat in the car until it was about 5 minutes till. So 5 minutes till we walk up to go take our seats. The wedding had already started.
No.
They started early. Oh my gosh. We quickly found a seat, but some people were not as lucky as us, and they were standing. That is truly being late for a wedding.
Wait, but were you late?
Well,
How
no,
late were you?
We weren't late. They were just early, but it looked like we were late because we were standing there with our thumbs up our butts. Where do we sit?
Okay, but in all honesty, it's kind of the wedding planner and the bride and groom's fault because nobody should start a wedding early.
Oh, absolutely.
You should always start a wedding like 10 minutes late.
Yes.
Always give a little grace period to the people who are fighting traffic.
And so it was after we left that wedding, on the way home, I told Zach, I was like, you know what? Honestly, I don't know if I could have a wedding planner for our wedding because I want to like be in charge of every little detail. And he was like, oh, absolutely. He's like, I think you will have a headset on. I will have a headset on. And we will be ushering people down the aisle ourselves. You know what? I did so good at being a flower man. I might be a flower man in my own wedding.
I'm sure you will. But you will want a wedding planner because there's nothing worse than like, what if something happens to the cake? I loved being like in pure ignorance on my wedding. Like,
I love being in charge of all that stuff.
I knew that my wedding planner, Talmadge Powell, I know you don't listen, but that's who it was in Oklahoma. I knew he was going to take care of everything. So if something happened, it was his problem, not mine.
Oh, I love being in charge of every little detail. And so does Zach. So it's just
good luck. I'm not going to. If something happens, don't come to me on your wedding day. I'll be like, I told you to get a planner. Don't come to me. Do not. So last week was Travis and I's 14-year wedding anniversary.
I cannot believe. I feel like you just did your vow renewal like last year.
I mean, I swear it's.
But I guess that aired a year after you filmed it, and then that was a long time ago.
So it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. So we went to Nobu. The food there is so good. Trey totally helped me out with the gift because my husband's the worst person in the world to shop with. He loved the shoes that you picked out that I pretended like I picked out.
I'm going to be honest. You both need to stop getting each other gifts because for both of you, this becomes my problem. I get a call from each of you without fail a day before whatever, like a birthday, Christmas, anniversary. And it's like, what do I get her? What do I get him? And then I am at the mall.
Well, that's why you
buying
need to
both y'all's gifts separately.
That's why you need to just every time you go to the mall, keep inventory of what you like and just message us and say, hey, in 5 months is your anniversary. You want me to get this?
Travis's birthday's next week and I'm over here. Don't know what you're going to get. We're going to get him.
I know. But I told you, I'm
working vigorously on it.
I have to go on this cruise. I need you to like be on the lookout. I'm giving you like a 10-day, 11-day.
Thank you so much.
But I did really appreciate the purse that you and Travis got me. It was so good. It was so good. He said he sent you a picture of another one that had like, I think maybe it was McQueen. It had like some like knuckle thing or something.
Yes.
And
that I love. And I've shown it to you a few times and you're like, everyone has that. Over it. And I think he called me. He was like, I found this McQueen purse in the window. It's so cool. And I was like, trust me, she'll hate it. Because I thought it was cool too.
Okay, so here's the deal. I think it's cool, but I feel like everybody has had. I feel like they've had that purse out for so many years. Do you disagree?
I think it's so cool still.
I know, but it's just like I think after I've seen it for so many years, and it's not like the purse that the handbag I got. They have in a ton of colors, and they've had it out for many years. But I feel like it's such a classic bag.
Well. So she got a Fendi Peekaboo bag, but it's like this mini version that's all gold sequins.
Yes.
So it's like it's very cool.
It's a special edition too.
Travis did very good with that.
So it's very exciting. He said he went to Fendi and the guy working there was trying to get him to buy some really expensive fur coat. And he's like, first of all, we live in Texas. It's never cold here. Second of all, it's summer. And third of all, Stephanie will never wear that.
I told him, I said, go into Fendi and just say Stephanie's name. They'll point you right to where you need to go.
Yes. And then, but yes.
You can't go wrong in that store.
You cannot go wrong. I love Fendi. I used to not like Fendi. There was a time whenever Travis and I first started dating, he bought me a Fendi purse. The first handbag I ever had that was nice and expensive. And I did not like that purse. I still have it. Sometimes I carry it, but I didn't love that purse. You've seen that purse.
You do not carry that.
Well, I whenever I'm
you
trying to...
You moved it from one house to the next.
Yes, but I've carried it a few times, to go out with Travis, but not because I love it, because I'm like, oh, this will make him feel special.
Yeah, it's definitely older Fendi. You know what? Fendi got good after Karl Lagerfeld died.
Is that when it was?
Think about it. Mm-hmm.
Because Fendi was not always good.
No.
Back in the days when I got the Fendi bag, Fendi was not I didn't even know what Fendi was when he gave me that bag. I was like, what is this? But now I feel like it's so good. All their stuff is so good.
It is. No, they have some really good men's stuff.
Yes. Okay, so housewife news, because we always do housewives. Did you see that there's a divorce with Ashley Darby?
Yeah, shocker. I mean, that you think that was news?
Okay, so I feel
That was a long time coming.
You do? Okay, so I, again, don't really watch the show, but I've seen some stuff online, and I've never really liked what I've seen online of him as a person.
I haven't really watched it either, but the episodes I have watched, he's very embarrassing. And I mean, he's made a fool out of her every single season.
Well, I saw something because somebody said they were getting divorced, and then they did this, this little part of one of the episodes where he's like on a, what is it? Like one of those little.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
Little scooter things that doesn't have that. Travis and I have them, the hoverboard or whatever. Yeah, whatever it is. And he is having her sign the prenup for the second time. And I guess with their prenup, it was after 3 years. 3 years in, she gets like a little bit of money. But if they make it past 3 years, then she gets half. So I guess he was wanting her to do it to where she had to be married to him for a longer time to get half, and she signed it. So that was this whole thing of him having her sign a secondary prenup.
After he already cheated on her once.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
And was caught with a hooker twice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a no.
So I guess that was part, and I was like, that's just like, first of all, it's really crappy for someone to do to their partner, right? Like, and second of all, if you're going to do that, don't like let the world know you're doing it. But I've kind of noticed online that everyone's okay with this divorce. Like
Yeah, I think very okay with that.
Yeah, because he did not seem like he treated her very well. And she's amazing. Like Ashley's one of the nicest people.
Have you met her?
Yes. Yeah. I met her at Andy Cohen's baby shower. We were all kind of the newbie franchise. So I feel like we've done stuff with Potomac a few times, and she's so nice. Like so nice. All the Potomac girls are really nice. So
a few days ago, bless her heart, we took a little trip over to Rachel Bird's office.
Yes.
She's on all of Stephanie's parties that were like on the show, does a bunch of Holman parties. Her company's called As You Wish Designs. And Stephanie has tasked her with the hardest job yet, which is
like my biggest bridezilla, Cruz Holman and Chance Holman, but mostly Cruz Holman.
Their birthday party.
Yes, because I don't want to. I every year I throw kids in the pool. I order Chick-fil-A. I get a cake and I call it a day. But Chance is turning 13, and I always make them share a birthday party day because for multiple reasons. A, it's easy for me. That's the number one reason. B, Chance always goes to school with much more kids than Cruz, so it makes Cruz feel better. I feel like if there are more kids there, because I'm always afraid that if it's just Cruz, there'll be like 5 kids there because his classrooms are so small.
Right. You got away with those pizza pool parties for honestly longer than I thought you would.
So many years. So this year, I was like, okay, Chance, it's your 13th birthday, and
well, isn't that a big birthday? Doesn't he go to school with?
So he goes to a school that I would say a large majority of the kids are Jewish, and they all are going to have bar mitzvahs.
Yes.
So he's going to be attending a ton of bar mitzvahs for all of his friends. So I was like, well, I want him to have like a special 13th birthday party, even though, but obviously it's not going to be a bar mitzvah because we're not Jewish.
And bar mitzvahs those cost as much as weddings.
Yes, like so he's going to go to these crazy cool parties for all of his friends when they turn 13. So I was like, I'm just going to hire a wedding planner and do something nice.
Well, she's an event planner.
Well, an event planner, but like Yes. I would say she mostly does weddings though, right?
True. Yes.
Like an event planner, and I'm just going to have her help me take care of it because I just want to finally show up for my kid's birthday party and not stress out and do something a little bit different than just Chick-fil-A. So I took my boys. They wanted everything. They wanted.
It was just open season. Cruz wanted to come in on a lion.
Yes.
And then he wanted a petting zoo, and Chance wanted the entire party to stop playing or enjoying themselves and play football with him.
Yes, he wanted like an impromptu flag vote. I was
We
like,
decided
what?
that was probably not.
And then I was like,
idea.
Chance, not everybody likes football. I was like, for example, say that, Trey over here was one of your classmates, and you had to stop a party and he had to play football. That, Trey would hate that.
I would never come
not
back.
everybody likes football. So you have to put everybody into account, not just your football friends. So anyway, we decided we're going to do a glow in the dark evening.
Yes, like
Pool
a
party.
neon pool party. So
Yes.
basically, think like a beach club, but like for children.
Yes, we're going to have a DJ.
Yeah.
They wanted a dance floor. I X'd that really quick when I saw it was $1,500. I was like, listen, I am not I know your daddy is not going to want to spend money. So this is going to be me having to,
Yep.
fork over my hard-earned, very little money. So not going to happen. So and instead of having a petting zoo, we're going to get maybe one or two animals. We're cutting all of it down.
Cruz
to
wanted
where-
a snake.
Oh yeah, he wanted all of these. I was like, just get somebody walking around with a monkey or something. That's so cute. So that is what I have. I have to do all my evites today because I have it all kind of figured out. I messaged the teacher. So yes, Trey went with me. Travis didn't go, thank God, because Travis would be like, this is stupid. But Trey went, and we asked at one point, Rachel, Trey did. He was like, who's the hardest person to please? Bride or Cruz Hallman? And she declined to comment, but obviously it was Cruz.
Cruz was not happy with anything that was brought
No,
up.
he felt like nobody was
Very
letting him
disappointed.
speak. He felt like, yes, he was, it was a nightmare. I left thinking, what kind of child have I raised, to be honest? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was listening to the radio earlier today, and I didn't even know that Blac Chyna and the Kardashians were at court. But Trey knows everything. But what is going on? Because I have no idea. I just saw something. Why? First of all, why are they going to court? Isn't she Rob Kardashian's baby's mama? I don't know why you would go to. Why are they going to court?
This is stemming from a lawsuit that she filed in 2017. Basically saying the Kardashians ruined her career. So she is suing them for $108 million.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So,
So wait, what did she say they ruined her career? How did her career, what was her career? To be honest, I don't know.
So Rob and Chyna had a show on E! And apparently the Kardashian family told the producers of Rob and Chyna that Chyna had attempted to strangle Rob with a phone cord. So they pulled the plug on the show. They had already recorded 70 hours worth of footage, which she equated to 8 episodes, which, 70 hours worth of footage is 5 minutes of an episode?
Yeah.
So
that's
not really.
A lot. That's not a lot.
So saying that basically the show needs to go, and because the Kardashians ran E! Pretty much, they were threatening E! That if they didn't pull the show, they would pull Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So they decided to kill Rob and Chyna. That is strictly just what her attorney is alleging. And that was back when they were together, Rob and Chyna. Now they're separated, and she was going after she had a baby with Tyga, I think, on Instagram or Twitter a few weeks ago, saying that she wants more child support. I don't know. She also said that she had to sell 3 of her cars, and people were like,
How many cars? Is she like Travis Hallman? She has 1 million cars.
Oh my gosh. You know what? He told me that he sold one of his Ferraris the other day, and I said, oh, I'm so sorry.
Right. I'm so sad. So sad for you.
I think it was to buy another one, though. So I didn't.
It's so ridiculous.
And then apparently, Chris texted Rob and said that Chyna was drunk for 3 days, and texted her and said, you need to ditch the bitch. So
and then he did.
And then he did. So, so she is suing for damages. So the other day they were doing the jury selection, and randomly Kim, Chris, Khloe, and Kylie show up for jury selection. This is so smart. And they were basically saying, you need a jury that isn't biased on us. Obviously, you're right when you go to trial. So they showed up to see who knew who they were. And everyone knew who they were. Either they liked them or they didn't. And every juror kind of explained whether they liked them or they didn't to their face. But
that would be so uncomfortable.
The whole thing was, everyone there knew who they was. It's not, I think they're trying to slow down. And if you're watching the Kardashians like I am, the new episode comes out today. They are in another legal battle. Kim is suing Roadblocks and Ray J for putting out an ad saying there's an unreleased portion of the sex tape that came out like a decade ago.
But why? Okay, but why would he want that out there? That would be so embarrassing.
Money. So, but Kim says in this episode, she was like, listen, bury these people. We have all the money and all the resources in the world. Let's play ball. Which sounds like it's the same situation here because they're like, hey, we have nothing to do. Let's just like show up and throw all the jury out.
Well, and
what they're going to do is they're going to rack up large legal bills for Blac Chyna. And this case will go nowhere. And then she will have no money.
Yeah, which is what's so sad because that's what's going to happen. Okay, so what do you think Blac Chyna is correct? Do you think they ruined her career?
No. I think she was boring and she didn't have a career.
Trey.
Also, she showed up to court in a balmain dress with a crocodile Birkin. Don't come playing poor and then show up looking rich.
That's very true. You have to be very humble.
Like, don't take some Jen Shaw advice.
No, you have to.
Another
you have
trial
to wear.
I'm eagerly awaiting. I think that's the summer.
Is it? I don't know.
Moved.
I feel like that just kind of went quiet.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to go quiet because Beverly Hills is coming out soon. And I feel like that's all going to be focused on Erica again. And everybody gets so excited with the Erica stuff that I do think Jen Shaw is going to kind of go under the radar.
Well,
at least during the Beverly Hills.
They should finish filming. Do you know when they're done filming?
Salt Lake?
Yeah.
I want to say at the end of this month.
I think so too.
Yeah, I want to say at the end of this month. I was actually invited to go to one of their parties. But
wasn't it Easter weekend?
Yeah, but it was Easter weekend, and I just have to be a good mom, so I was like, I can't go. But thank you.
What was the party? Was it Whitney's party?
I'm not going to say because I don't want to get in trouble. But yes,
I'm going to guess.
Maybe, yes, maybe so, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So, is there another party?
Nope.
Was it the finale?
I don't know. If not, it was close.
Didn't you have some other housewife at one of your finales?
Did I?
Not.
I don't think so.
Oh, no. We were at, where were we? We were in New York when they were filming
Beverly Hills. I will never forget it. It was so uncomfortable.
You were hiding in the back corner.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I think some housewives would love that moment, but I was so uncomfortable. I would not have gone to that magazine party if I knew that they were filming because I think, to be completely honest, I think sometimes it looks a little thirsty to not be on a franchise and then just be there wanting your camera time. So, and also I wasn't friends. Like, I'm actually friends with the person on Salt Lake. But even then I was like, I want to go support her. But I was like, I would almost rather support her and not be shown on camera.
I would have supported you supporting her.
Yes, but because I don't know, because I just think sometimes it just looks so sad and pathetic.
Well, speaking of Erica, my friend in my head, Ronald Richard, the lawyer that is unpacking this whole case, made an offer on her old house.
Shut up.
So they started the listing at $13 million. It's now $7 million, I think, and he offered $6 million, and they have not agreed to it yet.
He offered $6 million. He's obsessed with her.
Well, the house is worth a lot of money.
Is it?
Oh, absolutely. It's just not moving for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. But don't you think he's like a little too... I thought he was like the opposing lawyer, and I was like, I kind of get him being messy. But why is he still... he just seems super messy. And it's like he tries to go in and talk about everybody's case. He also does Jen Shaw's case. I almost feel like he's a lawyer who just wants a lot of attention. Yeah,
I don't know if it's really benefiting him, but I'm enjoying it.
Well, yes. He does give everybody... break it down for everyone, but I do think it's very, very messy.
That is true.
Very, very
I am
messy.
so excited for your cruise you're going on.
I have never been on a cruise before. I'm actually going.
We were supposed to go. Well, we were supposed to do a lot of things before COVID, but that was one of our spring break trips. That was one of our things. We actually looked very last minute, I remember, and then they didn't have any good rooms. Like they, we would be like in the center area with no window or whatever. It was the rooms looked not great. But this trip, I'm actually going with a celebrity cruise. I've never once been on a cruise. I'm super excited.
And
Y'all, they invited her.
Yes.
Do you know how honored I would be to be invited on a cruise?
not only did they invite me, I'm getting
They're
paid.
paying her. Mama's working.
Yes, it's actually a job. I can't believe it. It's the best job ever.
So explain. So you're flying to London.
Yes.
They're flying for first class. Then keep going. And then what?
And then, so I fly to London. I'm going to stay there overnight. And then we hop on a plane, or we hop on the boat the following day. And then I know we're going to Bordeaux. I know that's one of the locations. Ooh. I've never been. Super excited. And then I know that we end in, oh my God, Lisbon, Portugal.
Oh.
So, but it's a brand new ship. It's their brand new ship that they just came out with. I also know that I'm going to have like one of, if not the nicest room, which is so exciting because I know how expensive they are because Cameron Westcott and her family rented.
It's like a 2-story suite. This is a 7-day cruise?
Yes, 7 days.
And how much would this suite retail for?
So I want to say.
How much did the Westcotts pay?
Cameron said it was like $75,000. Yes. I would never do that on my own, by the way. But I will sure stay there.
$75,000 though. So that for that was 4 people, 7 days. That's not.
But it's for the room. But I mean, it's because it's a multiple bedroom room.
Yeah, but it also includes like all your food and your.
Yes,
I don't know. Maybe
yes.
that's not terrible.
Wow.
But that's a lot.
Yeah,
but you know what?
$10,000
Stephanie has hacked the system and she's getting paid to be in this $75,000 room.
Very excited.
Good
I'm very,
for
very,
you.
very excited. So, but yeah, it's my first time, and I feel like it's going to be one
I'm
of
so
those.
excited for you. I think you're going to love it.
I think I am too, and then I think I'm never going to be able to go back without being with them because I'm never going to go backwards.
Well, yeah.
Have you ever done that? Like I went.
Travis is not paying for your suite next time you go.
I went to this concert, like it's a charity concert in Dallas. It's super expensive, hard to get into. Everyone goes, and I went with my friend who's like high up at a bank, and they were the major sponsor. So I literally, it was Tim McGraw was on stage, and he could sweat on me. Like I was like at the very, very, very front with Travis.
Romantic.
And then, and it was so amazing. And then now I get asked every year by my friends who are part of this little charity group to come and do I want to buy a ticket? And I'm like, I can't because
it won't be the same.
It won't be the same. Like it's almost like starting from the top. You like it's better to start from the bottom and work your way up because then you get excited. But
well, I mean, like the room will be amazing on the cruise, but it's all the stuff that you can do on the boat or the ship, whatever the thing's called. Yeah. All the food is so good. I love waking up and you're in a different spot every day.
It's going to be so
That's
cool.
what I think that's what you're going to really love.
So Travis, I was going to invite Travis for a hot minute. And then
it was a hot minute.
It was a hot minute. I was like, you know what? I love you. Let's do this. But then whenever you go on stuff for work, part of your job, I mean, the biggest part of your job is to do videos and take pictures and like, you know, kind of show the boat off, right? And talk about your experience. And Travis, I can barely get him to take a picture of me like with the children at Six Flags without hating his life. So I thought to myself, also I'll be working, so I'm not going to be just like the drunk girl at the bar. And Travis would be like my bitch, and he would hate that.
Mm-hmm.
He would hate it. We would end up
yes.
fighting because he would be so annoyed. So I was like, I'm going to go with my manager has a few other people. My manager's going well, so I'm going to as well. I'm going to go. I'm going to do this, and maybe if I feel like it's something Travis could do the next time, because I'm putting it into the universe that they're going to ask me to do this multiple times a year, every year.
Yeah, just go do a good job and get us more free cruises.
Yes, come on, Celebrity Cruise.
Amen.
Yes,
it's a free plug.
Yes.
Are there any other famous people on this boat?
I know there's a girl. I know that there are some not housewives. Actually, they had to watch Housewife
to approve you.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, to make sure because they don't like
Which
controversial people.
Watch?
I'm sure. I mean, I was so good all seasons. Trim.
That's
such
true.
a nice person.
Amen.
Come on, such a nice person. But they had to watch it to make sure that that I wasn't a controversial person.
What if they watched season 1 and they had like extra purifiers in your room just thinking that you fart everywhere?
That would be so nice if they had poopery everywhere, like in all the bathrooms.
Like this girl's gassy.
But oh my gosh. But I know there are some like bachelor girls.
Oh, like who?
Going. I just know like some Bachelor. I feel like they do a lot with the Bachelor girls. I know there are a lot of like I know like if there's a girl like We Wore What, I don't know who she is, but I know like.
Oh, she's a line at Nordstrom.
Is that who she is? I don't know who she is, but I know she's going.
Couldn't tell you what she looked like though.
I know that there are some travel bloggers going. There's not a ton of people because the tickets to get us there was so expensive. My flight was $15,000. $15,000.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't pay for it, but that's how expensive flights are right now. So expensive.
I mean, the real con here is that you somehow found yourself being a travel blogger.
Right? I'm going to do this. I swear to God.
How did this happen?
I don't know. I have no idea. Like I'm telling you, the Lord, I was telling Travis and my mom, I'm like, after the show, I think my biggest thing that I was nervous about was like not being, because you kind of get used to being your own
like financially independent
and kind of having my own thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was my biggest thing was I'm going to lose my financial independence.
Nope.
But you know what? Like God works in such mysterious ways because I feel like I have so many cool opportunities now that I'm not a housewife, more so than I did when I was a housewife.
Well, yeah, you probably couldn't have done this if you were filming. Well, no, you actually couldn't have done this if you were filming the show.
Isn't that so funny? But I feel like it's so weird. I feel like companies that didn't work with me when I was a housewife are working with me now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bravo has just become such a toxic pool of just negativity.
Yeah.
So now that you're off of it.
Maybe that's what it is. It's so weird.
Open the doors.
But wow. I truly, not to be so religious on this, but I think it's a God thing. Like I'm like,
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jesus, because that was my one thing that I was super worried about, to be completely transparent and honest, was not about being on TV or anything else, but the fact that as a woman and as somebody who's married to someone who makes so much more money than they do. And Travis is not, I love Travis, but he's not that person who's like, our money, our house,
it's not what's mine
our
is
cars.
yours. Yeah.
It's not like what's mine is yours and yours is mine. It's like I make all that. It's my money and I'm just blessing you with an amazing life and I'll give you money. But it's never like...
It's not an open checkbook.
It's not an open checkbook at all in our marriage. Like he is very generous, but I don't like asking. I don't like feeling like I don't know. I just don't like feeling like I owe people stuff.
Well, you like making your own money.
Yes, it's so much nicer. I like having
Buy
that kind of marriage.
want.
So, anyway, so yes, God is good. So I'm super grateful for this opportunity, and I'll let you know how it is, Trey. Maybe I'll make good friends with all the heads at
yes,
and then they'll let us do our podcast.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be so amazing.
I was looking at some summer trips for Zach and I, and flights are so expensive right now. To go to Cabo, okay, so just for reference. To go to Cabo would cost as much as flying to, where was it? Barcelona, and then getting on a 7-day European cruise.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
It is $1,000 for a ticket to go to Cabo.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Nuts. So I'm really loving cruises right now because they are cheaper than planes.
Yes. Well, okay. So also for people, this is my last thing. I called Trey the other day. So my passport, God bless it, I have it in my purse right now because I'm not letting it go. So my passport, as soon as I got this job, which wasn't very long ago, then I'm like, okay, perfect. So then I had to send my passport information. Well, my passport, you have to have a passport that's 6 months from expired. Mine's 5 months from my expiration. And they're so backed up that you have to do it like the last minute one where you have to make an appointment and go in because it takes like 6 to 8 months to get your passport back. And I did not have 6 to 8 months. So I had to like sit there and stressfully wait for my 5-day window period where I can go to downtown Dallas and give them all my stuff and have them do it. Well, you have to call this number. So I called the number Monday, the first day I'm able to like make these appointments. And the guy's like, I cannot believe I'm telling you this, but there's no appointments, like none. Like I'm like none in Dallas. And I was like, well, what about like Plano or Frisco or anywhere? He's like, there's nothing. He was like, the closest I have for you is El Paso, Texas, which is, by the way, like
Not
500
close.
miles away from where I live. And like an hour and 45-minute plane ride. And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. So I was like, there's nothing in Oklahoma because I'm thinking Oklahoma, my parents live there. It's much easier for me to go there and I have a car. He's like, there's nothing in Oklahoma. The closest thing I have is El Paso, Texas. And I'm like, oh God. But he said that they are so busy that people are having to literally fly right now to take care of their passports because the passport offices are so booked because people are finally starting to travel again. So anyway, so I was like, well, put me down for the El Paso one. And then I called my husband's assistant and I was like, can you, and she can move mountains. Like she is really creative. So I'm like, can you help me try to find a place in Dallas to get this passport done? Maybe you can pull some strings. So she got on there with them. This was like an hour after I did. And they were like, ma'am, there's nothing in Texas, nothing in Oklahoma. And they were like, and at this point, there's nothing in El Paso for people who need it. He was like, we're having to send people to
Puerto Rico
to get a passport right now if they need it, like, you know, the quick ones where you have to travel within 5 days.
So when are you flying to El Paso?
Tomorrow at like 5 o'clock at night, and I have a hotel like right by the passport agency, and I'm gonna walk there. And I'm super stressed out because if I have one thing wrong, I can't go home and get it.
Yeah.
Like I have to have everything.
Oh my
like,
gosh! Is
perfectly.
Megan
I'm like
organized on that for you?
I'm gonna go to Holman tomorrow and be like, just double check, please.
You go to like 4 different people's desks.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. But
oh my
yeah,
goodness.
so I'm gonna go there, spend all day at the passport office, and get my passport, and then fly home, and then the following day, go to London. I'm going to be so exhausted.
You know, the nice thing is you don't have to wear a mask on a plane anymore.
See, I didn't even know that until you told me.
Yes.
That makes me so happy. There's nothing worse than, especially the long flights, than being masked up. There's nothing worse. So I'm hoping the food's better too, because the food and everything was kind of bad for a second too whenever you had to wear masks.
I think everything was just bad because I was mad that I was wearing a mask.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram and Facebook.
And you can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Bye.